of the Bhagavad Gita, and today we are going to reflect on the 10th chapter, that is Vibhooti Yoga. Vibhuti means splendor, wonder of this universe. So today we are going to have a world tour. Many people say that if they get lots and lots of money, I've asked this question to many people, and they have lots and lots of time, what will they do? One common thing which has come in most people's wish list is that I will travel world over. Many things, other things also they say, but one of the things what people say is that I will travel, and definitely if I have age and health. So today Bhagavan is going to take us on not world tour, universe tour, and guide is Lord Krishna. So we must be ready to travel and see his vibhutis, because Bhagavan is going to say, see this, see this, see this, see this. As the guide says, see this Taj Mahal. And then so many wonders are told when we go, especially to ancient historical places. But one must be ready to travel, and one must be alert, and one must be attentive to listen. Otherwise, the guide is telling something and my attention is somewhere in the YouTube and WhatsApp, what I'm watching down below, and the laptop is going on. So no, our attention must be there, because in 7th to 12th chapter, repeatedly Bhagavan has told that Shrunu me paramam vacha, please listen carefully. Don't get distracted here and there. So, to enhance our concentration, let us sit straight. Head, neck, backbone straight. This is a position where the energy flow is maximum. Suppose some days if I am feeling dull, less of energy, try this. Just sit cross-legged or on a chair and head, neck, backbone straight. This is one technique where the energy flow enhances. And keep the body still without much movement. The more amount of rajas means body will constantly want to move. Second deeper level we go, mind level. Let us withdraw our mind from all that has happened in the past till 7:30 this Sunday morning. I drop everything from my experience, keep only the learning with me. Whatever be the experience, I can learn from my success, failure, various ups and downs. So learning is more important. Lessons of life are more important than experiences of life. Let us withdraw our mind from future anxieties, worries. Vruddhastavat chintasakta. I must introspect myself that my whole day goes into worry, anxiety, then actually I'm not having faith on God. And today Bhagavan is going to tell us that I am everywhere. Why are you worried? That worry also is me only. Let us focus on our breath. The body is still, the mind is in the present moment, cheerful and happy, attentive and alert. And just follow instructions when my mind is focused on the breath. One deep, slow, conscious breath. The mind becomes refreshed because there is no form. Actually, this is a vacation for mind when it focuses on the breath, because no form, no name. In the present moment, always detached. Detached efficiency is one of the highest skill what we can develop. So now the body is still, mind is cheerful, breath is stabilized. Background, some lingering thoughts are going on. Those will vanish when we invoke Lord's grace and Guru Parampara's blessings and chant loudly. Om.
Sahana Bhunaktu Sarvaviriyam Karavamai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vikvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Gajanayam Bhutadhanati Sevitam Kavittajambupalasaravakhitam Umasutam Shokavinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwarakajapankajam Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Akhandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ajnanatimirandasya Jnanamuranaşayataya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurureva Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Savaram Gangamam Vyaptam Yatkinchit Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Chinmayam Vyapi Yat Sarvam Trailokyam Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Bandhu Cha Saka Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Sadashivasamarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दम् Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Thank you, Lata Rachekar-ji. Hari Om to all. So we are reflecting on the Bhagavad Gita, and this project is one session, one chapter, and today we are going to reflect on the 10th chapter, that is Vibhooti Yoga. So 1 to 6 Bhagavad Gita primarily deals in who am I. So one line summary is, my real nature is SCA, that is Satchidananda, And my lower nature is BMI, that is body, mind, intellect. From 7 to 12 chapter, what we are discussing right now is about primarily about God. So till now we have seen Bhagwan also is repeatedly saying something which we have to pay attention, that I also have two natures. One is unmanifest, one is manifest. What is the significance of this? Bhagwan says again and again, lower nature you enjoy, but do not get attached because it is changing and temporary. So the Mahavakya is enjoy the change, but seek the changeless. If I don't remember the changeless, I will get attached to the changing lower nature. Also, till now, we must be clear what is the nature of Brahman, that is the higher nature, unmanifest, nirvikar, nirvishesh. Then we must know difference between Brahman and Ishwara, God, and then Avatar, who is Avatar. And then Bhagavan told that morning to evening, you remember me before any project, before eating food, before doing any work, and then do your work. Why? Because the last thought will determine our next birth. So it is not very easy. And the last chapter, Bhagavan told that you worship me accordingly. Man mana bhavamad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. Surrender to me. So Arjun was thinking, Bhagavan, I know your higher nature, lower nature, but till now I do not know your power. Because surrender happens when we see some powerful thing. And then I also don't know your vibhutis. You have been talking that, you are all, but I want to know it. These are my vibhutis. So now this 10th chapter, Bhagavan is going to take us for global tour, universal tour, and going to say, oh, this is me. See, here, this is me. Among this is me. This is me. And then, slowly, my eyes must have lot of wonderment. Otherwise, we have lost wonderment and curiosity. We must be always in wonder and curious, because Bhagavan is going to show. Otherwise, when we talk to senior citizens and adults, I know everything. I know everything. And then after I know everything, they start some sad stories about their life. So from today, Bhagavan is going to tell us Lord's vibhutis, what, see, who am I and what have I created in this entire universe. So with that background, we will start the 10th chapter, that is Vibhooti Yoga. The divine glories. Once we know the divine glories, our stories must stop. And we must sometime experience happiness without story. Important. I must ask myself that am I happy without a story? Because behind every emotion, there is a story. That is a distinction between thought and feelings. Every emotion will have a story attached to it. If you remove the story, the feeling goes. So here now we are going to go through the tour in wonderment. So Bhagavan starts that God consciousness is all pervading. But how to meditate on all pervading consciousness? This many people ask, why God is all pervading? Why to go to temple? God is all pervading, seeing human beings, seeing animals. Why are you doing only puja of some idols? This joke I like. One Shishya also asked to one guru, modern times. Why to worship temple? Why to go to temple? God is all pervading. The guru told, okay, I'll come, I will show you. The guru knew that this Shishya comes on a bicycle. So he went and told, I will show you. And then sat down and removed air from both the tires. And told, why do you require air in the tire when there is so much of air in the universe? No, this is required. This is required. Because there is a concentrated air on that you can travel. So now Bhagavan is going to tell us that everywhere you can see my Vibhuti so that you meditate. And your 24 hours must be meditation, living meditation. And then when you withdraw for 1 hour, 2 hours, then you practice meditation, what was told in the sixth chapter. But now this is 24 by 7, 365 days meditation we can do. Some special glories, meditative pointers Bhagavan is going to give. Why? Because human mind surrenders when it sees something huge, something glorious, something powerful. Taj Mahal, seven wonders, Niagara Falls, Taj Mahal. When we go to see a mountain, Himalayas, Bhagavan is going to mention all those things. When we go to Ganga, huge river, the mind, when we go and see the ocean, so this we must develop a kind of attitude and eye to see the glories of the universe. Otherwise, there are some people, one person went to Niagara Falls and he saw a Canada event and then Niagara Falls. Oh, what is this? And then somebody asked him that you're not feeling wonderment. No, no, no. In my Marathwada region, there is no water. Here, there is so much of water wasted. So why are you remembering your region there? Now you can just see the glory. So we must develop that attitude of seeing glories, and there are glories and glories. What is the essence of 10th chapter? Those who know three things now. We know Bhagavan has earlier mentioned higher nature and lower nature. That is a tattva. So now we have to pay attention. This is the main point of the 10th chapter. Main point of the 10th chapter is these three things. Know my nature, Bhagavan says. Arjun said, that I already know. You already told. My real nature is unborn, beginningless, unmanifest. And let us take example of water. So suppose we take water. What I should know, what is the real nature of water? H2O. Two hydrogen, one oxygen. Then Bhagavan says, you should know my powers. My power is infinite. That is called as yoga. Example, same water continues. That same water can quench thirst. It can be used for cleaning. It flows and it can create huge amount of electricity. That is the power of the Lord. Everything operates with the power of Lord. No, 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 I don't believe in God. But who is rotating Earth 1100 miles per hour with that rotation angle only? A little angle changes, the entire solar system will collapse. No support. The clouds are there. Tons of water is held. Till now, human being is not able to discover one tank of water which can remain without any support from down. And exactly that tank pours in that time in that particular place. So power. And then my glories, vibhuti. So there are three things. Tattva, yoga and vibhutis. Etam vibhuti yogam cha mama yo vetti tattvata. So all things you must know. Vibhuti, yoga and tattva. So three things I must know of God. So Bhagavan is giving different aspects. When we know these different aspects, then we actually know God. What are these? Vibhuti special manifestations. Special, in the oceans, this is me. In the mountains, this is me. In all ashrams, largest ashram, Chinmaya Vibhuti ashram. Among all, this is the best. And that's the reason I must also ask myself, very important point, that every one of us has got some vibhuti, some hobby, some talent I have got. I must use it because that is a vibhuti of the Lord. Some people have singing talent, but they don't use it only. Some people have talking talent. Some people have a talent of irritating others. They must do that. Use it because that Bhagavan says, Bhagavan is going to say now, I am that. So now, what is the example in the same water? Guruji gives mocktail, juice, steam engine. This is so beautiful. Same water we are consuming, but now when it becomes juice and mocktail, and then it is so tasty. So now we are going to see vibhutis of the Lord. Beautiful things. And what will happen? This is very beautiful word. One of my favorite words. There are several yogas mentioned. This is called as avikampa yoga. Avikampa means there is no kampa, like Atharva, Shirsha. Atharva means there is no shivering, there is no trembling. There is no fear, no tharva, no kampa. Otherwise, some people are so restless all the time, worried, shivering, going here and there. No stability there in thinking, walking, talking, and then you will be liberated from all limitations. Bhagavan says, this is my promise, don't doubt it. So we campaigna yogena yujyate natra samshaya. Don't have doubts. Once you understand these three things, tattva, yoga, and vibhutis, you will be liberated. Because here and now I can see God. Here and now, every moment. So now I am the source of all. Bhagavan says, I am Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. I am the Lord of inner world and outer world also. Don't think that I am only outside. I am sitting inside you. So first Bhagavan takes inside and then outside. So today is the time with this chapter is so beautiful because divinize everything. My mind is not good. Mind, Bhagavan says, no, divinize it. I am God. I am sitting there only. Inner, I am substratum for intellect. So now Bhagavan has given various things. We cannot go beyond this. What is intellect? I am your intellect, your buddhi, faculty of discrimination. I am that. No, I take sometimes bad decision that I only do to make you, teach you something. What is wisdom? I am wisdom, Bhagavan says. Some people think I am very wise. Bhagavan says that I am only. Experiential knowledge is wisdom. Non-delusion, that I am. No confusion in who am I, what is the situation, what is my role goal. Bhagavan says, I will give you this because I am that. If you are confused, now just surrender to me, I will create that. But you must practice, you must do Shravan Manan Nididhyasanam. I will do something from inside. Forgiveness, sameness of the mind when someone hurts us. What is sameness? Sameness means it's okay. What are the levels of forgiveness? We saw level 1, I feel hurt and I forgive. That is level number 1, but lower level. But I must practice this. Higher level, don't feel hurt itself. Because I ask, who is that entity which get hurt? The question comes, I. But who is this I? Once I ask this question, I cannot find out that I. Because there is no I only. That false I is not there only. Mani Mama is not there. Simple example, teeth biting the tongue. I don't forgive the teeth. No, I forgive you or I will break you. So that is the second level. I don't get hurt only. So just imagine a person who is not getting hurt only. That is what Buddha told, that I don't get hurt, I don't get angry. Truthfulness in communication after pariksha and niriksha. So Satyam must be told with Priyam also. But I must properly analyze. My knowledge must not be based on YouTube University, Wikipedia University, WhatsApp University. But where is the source where it is coming from? That I do not know. So it must be based on Swadhyaya Bhasanam, on Shastra. Self-restraint, that also I am. Sense control, calmness, mind control, happiness. What is the definition of happiness? Tranquility of mind. What is the definition of sorrow? Agitation of mind. Sorrow is a sign of ignorance. Bhagavan says that those who feel sorrow, sadness deep within, it is coming from ignorance because there is no point in grieving. Birth and death, that also I am. I give birth. I decide when the person will die or will go to the next birth. I decide the presence and absence. So we must not keep crying for years together when somebody is born and somebody is not passes away. Because Bhagavan says, I am that. Because Yamraj works under my control. Then fear. That also I am. I only create fear in you. What is the fear I create? In spiritual sadhak, not doing one's duty. That must be my fear. I must ask myself, am I doing my duty? Am I doing my duty to my body, to my mind, to family, to the nation, to the gurus, to the scriptures? And fearlessness, that also I am. Fearlessness is absence, not absence of courage, but the ability to be with fear. Non-injury. So Satyam is followed always with ahimsa in thought, word, deed. In my thought also, I must bless everybody. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Every day we must chant this 5 times: morning, afternoon, evening, night, before going to sleep. Loka samastha sukhino bhavantu. Whatever happened, let there be happiness. Equanimity in all pairs of opposite. How to take decision in life? One must always ask, is the decision objective? Is the decision taken with equanimity of the mind and benefiting all? Contentment, that also I am. Austerity, that also Bhagwan is austerity. What is austerity? Penance. Self-denial to senses for higher goal. Like when we have to listen to this, then I will not look into other things and get tempted. When I'm listening to this session, I'm only listening to this session. When I'm having cup of tea, I'm having cup of tea. When I'm bathing, I'm only bathing and experiencing the water coming on the body. I'm not thinking other things. When I'm sitting in meditation, I'm only sitting and in meditation and detaching from the world. When I am with the world, I am with the world. So I practice this tapas where the hands are, the mind must be there. That is one of the greatest tapas Gurudev, says. Swami Advainanji went and asked, please give me one sadhana, I'm going to Uttar Kashi. Gurudev told, keep the mind where the hands are. Charity, whatever I have, I must give. No, I don't have wealth, give love. No, I don't have love also, give knowledge. No, that also I do not have. Then at least give smile, at least give appreciation to others. Fame, that also I only give to people. Don't think that because of your achievement you become famous. And that fame must come not like Vijay Mallya and then that Mehul Chokshi who is going to come back. It must be righteous, goodness, dharmic actions. Because there are people who become famous with adharmic actions also. Infamy, that also I give. I make some people infamous because of crime, cheating, adharmic action. Ravan is more famous. Sometimes people love Ravan than Ram. What a tragedy. No, I love Ravan character. He didn't touch Sita when even though she was alone in Sri Lanka. Baba, he didn't touch because he had a sharp. Not that he had test tapas and control on senses. He had a sharp from Apsara that henceforth you touch any woman without her consent, you will be destroyed. You will be killed. With that fear, he was not going there. Conclusion, all emotions, virtues, vices, thoughts, desire, vasanas, which I'm experiencing are Bhagwan only. So Bhagwan is telling that just think that my thought is God. I have to go to somewhere else. My emotions are God only. My feelings are God. My character is God. So I can just sit myself and sit here, close my eyes and experience Lord's vibhutis within me here and now. What a beautiful thing. Every day, 24 by 7, I can meditate because everything is God only. ज्या ज्या ठिकाणी मन जाय माझे त्या त्या ठिकाणी निजरूप तुझे. Wherever my mind is going, there I can find God. There I find God. What are the outer vibhutis? Bhagavan says all creation is created by me only. 4 Kumaras, 7 Rishis, 14 Manus. All were born out of my mind. Is all there are 1,000 universes running parallelly. Don't think that I'm unique. My problems are, there are 1,000 universes running simultaneously. Life is going on. And there are so many yugas and yugas, the same thing has happened. So what is the result of knowing that you are source of inner and outer both? Bhagavan says, last time we saw Diwali is just over and we had, put lot of lamps. Bhagavan says, Jnana Deepena Bhasvata. Once you know that I am inside and outside, everything is me only, then that lamp will be lit. And that I will ensure that lamp is lit of that jnana. I remove darkness, dark ignorance of the lamp knowledge. By the lamp of knowledge. This knowledge will remove all darkness, all sorrows. I give them self-knowledge, I create situation, time, arrange a teacher, and then this knowledge will come. Just ask yourself, how did you landed in this session? Just go back 5 years back, 10 years back, 2 years back, 2 sessions back and say, what was your first day when you came to Chinmay Mission for this session? And you will be surprised that It was a coincidence only. Somebody told, some pamphlet, somebody told, and you landed there and you continued. Bhagavan told, I only arrange the situation, teacher, and appropriate for your temperament. How do you remove darkness? So this is the analogy of the lamp. Beautiful this Guruji gives. From within I remove the darkness as I am located in the hearts. Not that from outside the teacher will talk and his words will come, but the darkness is inside. I will light up the lamp from inside of knowledge, and then that is called as enlightenment. Wick, there is a wick. Wick is called as, the symbolism is knowledge, and it is clean, cotton, smooth, and we rub it, pointed by brahmacharya. Sadhanas are done because, for the wick, I have to do it several times and then the wick becomes pure, concentrated like a small thread. Noble quality is Satya Tapas. So that is the symbolic representation of the wick. What is the ghee? See, nowadays we put oil, but ghee lamp actually removes a lot of, what you call, viruses. Earlier days they realized that in a small temple, earlier temples, the Garbhagriha used to be small, and they realized there are thousands of people are coming there. So how to keep that particular thing hygienic? So one of the thing today they are testing, that they used to put ghee lamp, and ghee lamp once we put, it spreads the, at least in certain amount of meters, it will remove all the viruses which are there. So ghee means what? Bhakti prasad. So I must ask myself that suppose I am praying, suppose I am listening, my love is increasing or not, my joy is increasing or not, my peace is increasing from or not from within. Otherwise, 20 years I have been listening Bhagavad Gita, but there is no love, peace and joy. Quotient has to increase. What is air? Because without air, the lamp cannot be burnt, cannot keep, cannot remain, it will go off if the air circulation is not there. So what is air? Heart overwhelmed with divinity, mad bhavana, not sansara bhavana. Because when there is mad bhavana, when I am thinking of God, enlightenment, moksha, self, then that is where the flame of that desire keeps glowing. Brahma Sutra starts with first sutra, Athato Brahma Jidnyasa. When that Jidnyasa comes, that is where the spiritual journey starts. That is the first sutra, Athato Brahma Jidnyasa. Then base, because there is a base. That base is Antakarana, the mind, which must have virakta, dispassionate towards the world. Because then there will be attachment towards God. And what is a protector? Suppose we keep the lamp outside, there has to be protector. Glass protector is kept. So that protector is the mind withdrawn from sense object, because if the mind vessel is impure, then the lamp will go off. So today I just listened to this Bhagavad Gita session and then the mind suddenly talks to somebody, gets insulted, all this knowledge vanish. So it is the protector is required, the guru, the scriptures, and the mind must be trained that this protects this knowledge. They say that lion's milk should be stored in gold vessel because it is so powerful. It's an analogy, metaphor. Similarly, this knowledge must be held by a pure, concentrated mind. Otherwise, it goes waste. Flame, finally. What is that flame? Light of Samyaka Darshana. Vision of truth attained by single pointed meditation. Ananya Bhakti. What is the essence? I must have the vision of the Lord outside and inside both. So Arjun's question, Bhagwan, I understood your tattva, your higher nature, lower nature. I believe in your yoga and powers. That also I see. But please tell me your vibhutis now. So this is a Vibhooti Yoga chapter, by which you pervade this world. Vistarena. Now Arjun forgot here that he is standing in war. Both the sides armies are waiting. Bhagwan, no. You tell me Vistarena. Yogam Vibhutim cha Janardhan. And Bhagwan also, yes, I will tell you Vistarena. And Bhagwan started. Okay, listen to my most prominent divine glories. So now we are going to see quickly Because Bhagavan is going to say like this, that I am the Ganga river in all rivers. So when we see all rivers, it is a Vibhuti, but in that Ganga is the Vibhuti. In all mountains, Himalaya is my glory. But before that, there are 87 glories listed down by Bhagavan. And Bhagavan says that is only very small part of my Vibhutis. But there is one Vibhuti which is the most important one we must remember. So now we are going to start the divine tour, main places. So when we come to Mumbai, suppose some guest comes to Mumbai and say, I want to see Mumbai, what we will show him? Gateway of India, Marine Lines, Mahalakshmi Temple, Siddhivinayak Temple, where to eat? Okay, we'll go to Tarachand Bhagatchar, very good thali you get, then we'll go to their Relish Hotel in Nariman Point. I'm just taking some names. But then we will show main places. That is not only Mumbai. Mumbai is Dharavi also is Mumbai, Sakinaka also is Mumbai, but we will not take them there. We will show them main places, Juhu Beach. So here main places are taken care. But what is the main principle in all Vibhutis? This verse we must by heart. Aham Atma Gudakesha Sarva Bhuta Shayasthitaha. I am self-seated in heart of all beings. So suppose we look at another person and get irritated and angry and then hurt. I may say, Bhagavan, you are only sitting and hurting me. Okay, no problem. Who is irritating me? This person irritates me. Bhagavan says, Aham Atma Gudakesha. I am sitting in that person only and irritating you. Because that is the fun I am having. Aham Atma Gudakesha. This I must meditate upon. Every being, things exist in me. I am beginning, middle, end of all. While perceiving name, form, beauty of all things and beings, I must remember that Bhagavan is there in that thing and being as existence principle, consciousness principle. And we remember this verse, which is also one of my favorite words from the Druk Drushya Vivek. Asti bhati priyam rupam nama chetyansha panchakam. That means in everything, every person, there are 5 things. Existence, consciousness, and that happiness is there in all things. And nama rupa belongs to Jagata, and the first 3 belongs to Brahman. Brahmana Maharshi was once asked, which verse do you recommend in Bhagavad Gita? Most important verse. He said this verse. Aham Atma Gudakesha. I am the self. So who am I? And then that inquiry starts. So this Vibhuti, I can meditate anywhere, anytime. I don't have to go to any Tirtha Kshetra and go anywhere. I can just close my eyes and experience myself here and now. If one cannot meditate on the self, then meditate on any of my Vibhutis, special powers. And so now what is the main principle? Wherever we see greatness, beauty, Lata Mangeshkar, wow, what a sound. That is Vibhuti. Sunil Gavaskar, Sachin Tendulkar batting. Oh, that is a Vibhuti. That is a special thing. Something special, something glorious, something powerful. Ambani, money. Bhagavan says, I am that. So Bhagavan says, now we will go fast because there are 87 Vibhutis listed and this is a summary session. So let us take opportunity to at least take the name of that Vibhuti. So Bhagavan says, I am Vishnu, I am Sun, I am Marichi, Moon, Samaveda in all Vedas. King Indra, mind also I am, life principle. I am Shankara, Kubera, Pavaka. I am Meru, Brihaspati, Skanda, Ocean, Bhrigu, Om, Japa Yajna, in all Yajnas. I am in all mountains, Himalayas, Ashwatha, Narada, Chitraratha, Kapila, Uchishrava, Airavata, King, Thunderbolt, Kamadhenu. Then I am Vasuki. These are all, even snakes I am. Ananta, Aryama, Yama, Prahlada, Time, Lion, Vainetaya, wind. Everything is me only. I am Rama, shark in the water, Ganges in rivers, Adhyatma Vidya, logic. Some people don't like logical people. Bhagavan says that only I am. Vada. Some people say you are arguing too much. Bhagavan says I am also that Vada. Here we are seeing Samvada. I am beginning, middle, end of all. I am alphabet. No, his language is very good. Bhagavan says, I am that. I am Dvandva Swamasa in Sanskrit. I am time. I am all directions, all consuming death, giver of fruits. That I am. I am fame, prosperity, speech, memory, fortitude, firmness, forgiveness. I am that. I am Brihat Samas, Gayatri meter in all meters, Marga Shirsha, gambling, victory, splendor, effort, goodness, everything I am. Some people say, no, no, he's a good person. Bhagavan says, that is, he's a bad person. Bhagavan, that is also me only. And then Arjun was listening, Bhagavan, मेरा नाम आप लेने वाले हो कि नहीं? My name, yes, yes. I am Vasudeva. I am Dhananjay. Arjun, thank you, thank you. You are me only. I am you only. Vyasa, Ved Vyasa, that also is me. Ushana, Danda, statesmanship, silence, knowledge of all knowers, that is me only. Don't think you are great. So from today, what must happen is that Bhagavan, my ego must become minimal. And you are everything. I am seed of all beings, substratum of all moving, unmoving beings, things. Nothing can exist without me. There is no end to my glories, Bhagavan says. And then Arjun was listening, and this was going on. This though I took only names, but Bhagavan says, I am this in this, this in this. This is just a brief introduction of my powers, yoga and glories, vibhutis. Please, wherever you sit, meditate. Whenever you are traveling, just look on the tree. Oh, what a beautiful tree. What a beautiful flower. That is me. 41. Final Vibhuti essence. Bhagavan says that whatever is existing, in that whatever is glorious, beautiful, prosperous, powerful, in any being, know that that is a small manifestation of my splendor. But Bhagavan says in the last verse of 10th chapter, but of what avail to thee is the knowledge of all these details? Because there are people who still, criticize, complain, feel miserable, sad. They are not seeing my glories and vibhutis. They never say, wow, in wonderment and curious, wow, what a beautiful world. But what avail to thee is the knowledge of all these details. There are infinite beings and things. There are 1,000 universes like this solar system and galaxies. What all things I can show you? I cannot explain all to you because now has to be started. Just understand that what is the essence? All our ornaments are gold. All waves are ocean. All pots are mud. In the same way, main principles now we have to remember. What is the main principle? I exist, support, hold this whole universe only by my small part. This is not that this I have to create, for us to create something big. My life goes into it. Bhagavan says, no, no, this is for me. 1 second, microsecond I can create, I can destroy. This is all a small part. Those who are musicians and create a lot of this, a whole life they give, then they can create something. Bhagavan says this is only a small part, very important difference. While perceiving name, form, beauty of all things, remember me that I am there in existence principle. Because the chair exists, the table exists, the world exists, I exist. That existence principle is me. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma. That Sat is the existence principle. And second, I am conscious. That is the principle. This cannot be taken away. Suppose I ask, who am I? I am there. Nobody can deny that I am not there. Then I am aware and conscious. That also I cannot deny. In deep sleep also there is consciousness and existence. Bhagavan says that principle I am. Focus on that. Whatever is glorious, prosperous, powerful in any being, do not criticize, complain, see negative. From today, this whole world is so beautiful. Just change your attitude and see my manifestation of my splendor. Suppose you draw some kind of paintings and keep an exhibition. You say, see this, see this, see this, see this. This is different. This is different. Here you can see a tree, here you can see. So, lot of paintings are shown. Suppose we go to a museum, people show the museum. Bhagwan is showing, see this, see this, see this. So today my mind must be so wonderful within that wherever I see, I must see glory of the Lord. If still I am not seeing the sun, moon, wind, trees, flowers, then there is a misery of my mind only. Bhagwan says that also is me only. But you must now study the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, then you will start seeing the glories. So we will do summary of the 10th chapter quickly. What are the main points? Number one, know my nature, tattva and powers. Yoga, my power, and glory is my vibhutis. Expansion of power is vibhuti. Because I have power, but then I want to show off, then people create a huge structure. Then we say, wow, Geo World. When we go to Geo World in Bandra, wow, very beautiful thing created there. Because that is the expansion of power, vibhuti of Ambani's. That my real nature is unborn and beginningless, unmanifest nature and the manifested world. This you understand. Enjoy the world, change, but seek the changeless. Do not get attached. Do not think that this is it. No, there is an unmanifestation, unmanifested nature. That I am the Lord of the universe, manifest nature. This entire creation is created by me, sustained by me, and dissolved by me. Please remember my power and my opulence. By knowing this, you will attain Avikampa Yoga. Why? Because then I will be always relaxed, because I will be always in the lap of God. No, Bhagavan, why? Why me question disappears? No, why you are doing this? Bhagavan says, why you are bothered? Everything is me only. Sarva Loka Maheshwara. I am the Lord of inner and outer world both. So from today, we will not get irritated by other person. We will not get angry on other person, because we will just laugh. Bhagwan, I know you are there sitting in that other person and irritating me. Bhagwan, you are sitting there and you are telling this to me. I am also enjoying now your game going on. You are only director, you are only producer, you are only actor. Once we know the game of the Lord, then we start smiling and laughing. Big universal game going on. One person went to Nisargadatta Maharaj and said, do you show any miracles? Do you do any miracle? He told, this entire universe is a miracle happening of the Lord. What more miracle you want? Total 87 vibhutis are mentioned by the Lord here for our reflection meditation. Main principle in vibhuti, in all vibhutis, I am yourself seated in the heart of all beings. Amatma Gudakeshan. I am the seed of all beings. Every being, thing is existence in me. Everything exists in me, sustained by me and dissolved in me. I am the beginning, middle, end of all beings. All universes will one day collapse and again I will recreate. While perceiving name, form, beauty of all things, remember that I am their existence and consciousness principle. And whatever is glorious, this is a last important point, whatever is glorious, was prosperous, powerful, any person or anything what we see, know that that is a small manifestation of my expansion of power. So it's a wonderful chapter. Why wonderful? Because from today our eyes must be seeing only glories and glories and glories. No problem should be seen. And then once we say that, Bhagavan, you are putting this situation in front of me, then I please give me the courage to face it. I face it. I don't run away. And then next we will see Bhagavan says this entire war is created by me only. I am only fighting. I am only Kauravas. I am only Pandavas. You are Nimitta Matra Bhava Savya Sachin. You are only instrument for me. I am using you. So this is a very beautiful chapter if we get the essence that from today, my vision must change. As Guruji says, after listening to Bhagavad Gita, outside situation doesn't change. Bhagavan didn't change the Kurukshetra war. That war situation remained. What got changed is Arjun's vision of fighting the war. Thank you very much for listening. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ